So I wanted to share with you a little bit of the lunar eclipse energies for this coming Friday, the 5th of May 2023, with a full moon in Scorpio. I have a complete and utter fascination with full moons. So I'm always very aware of full moons, new moons, and the whole cycle that the moon does. But what I want to do is explain what's going on and how to support yourself during this particularly intense and transformative time. So let's have a look at the lunar eclipse first. So a lunar eclipse occurs when the moon passes directly behind the Earth and the Earth blocks the sun rays from reaching the moon. And that results in this reddish, beautiful reddish hue. And the lunar eclipses actually typically occur a few times a year and can last for several hours. So in astrology, lunar eclipses are quite significant, really. There are significant events that can bring about very powerful changes and transformation. And with that full moon in Scorpio, it's a time of really heightened emotions and intensity. So this week you may have felt that. You may feel more tearful, you may feel more exhausted, overwhelmed, and this is why. And we've got to really think about the fact that we are all connected to nature. We are nature, and nature is the earth and the moon and the stars and the sun. That is what we're part of. We're not separate from that. So we are impacted by these things that go on. And Scorpio, let's have a look at Scorpio. So Scorpio is associated with deep transformation, passion, intensity, making this full moon a really potent time for spiritual growth and healing. So that's amazing in itself. So during this time, emotions may run really high and people may experience intense feelings of vulnerability and release. And it's like a breakdown, a breaking down, a releasing, a letting go. So to support yourself in clearing and healing during this time, I'd really recommend that you take time for yourself. Take time out, take time for self-care, for inner reflection, do things like meditation, journaling, spending time in nature so that you can really feel the rhythm, the natural rhythm of the earth, the moon and the stars. But it's also important at this time to really listen to your intuition, that gut feeling, that sense in the intelligence of your body that is connected to everything, just as you are. And allow yourself to really process your emotions that come up during this time. Additionally, you can engage in rituals or practices that honour the transformative energy of the full moon in Scorpio. That can also be beneficial. I love to do things, where you use oils on yourself or have baths and light candles or stand in a shower with your intention, or do sort of rituals like burning sage or other cleansing herbs, setting your intentions for the coming weeks or creating like an altar to honour the energy of the full moon. So let's summarise this. So the full moon in Scorpio is a really powerful astrological event that can really bring this transformational energy and growth along with this lunar eclipse. So by taking that time for self-care and reflection, journaling and engaging in rituals and honouring the energy, you can really make the most of this time to support your own growth and your own healing. And then it actually passes, and all that you've actually done, you will feel that release, that reconnection on a much deeper level after this phase. After this phase is actually finished, then you will feel the relief, you'll reap the benefits. So the more work that you can do, the better at this time. Take care.